welcome
to another
Hello,
episode.
Ladies and gentlemen, this, that, and the other.
Oh
I am your
God.
faithful neighborhood co-host, Bryan.
And I am Sam.
Today we have three very special guests. That's right. We have guests. Remember when we used to have guests?
Oh my God, yeah, we've had a couple of guests. It's been a minute.
First things first, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to us. If you found us on iTunes for the first time, thank you for taking the moment to download us. I hope you're sitting in bed right now, thinking about the things you could be doing with your life, contemplating who you are as a person.
Just don't be thinking about us and touching them bow.
Or be thinking about us and touching them balls.
Yeah, actually, it would be good if it's the right type of person.
As always, shout out to our sponsors, Blue Duck and the Nicholson Outdoors. If you are in the greater Des Moines area and you're looking for some type of lawn care maintenance, you need a tree chopped up. You need
do they do
a secret bunker built?
Electric lawn care maintenance?
Electric lawn care
yeah.
Rocks, they build
We
them.
know somebody that needs some help with that.
Hey, if he lives in the greater Des Moines, Iowa area, then hit up Nicholson Outdoors. And then, as always, you guys for listening to us and supporting us. If you're watching us on a visual medium, I do want to let you know that we're not at the usual studio. Today we're actually using the Bogcast studio. That's right. We just
the
got
Bogcast.
done shooting
Welcome.
a super dope fucking interview. How did you go? Oh, real quick. The Bogcast boys.
Hell yeah. What's up, guys? How you guys doing? What's up?
Hit him with that. With
All right, hit the balls again.
Yeah. Let's go down the line, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm Keith Obit.
I'm Bryan.
I'm Chris Littlemac.
And they are...
I did not hear you, Chris, in my microphone. Is
Oh,
that
hey,
normal?
can you do another mic check?
he's
Oh, wait.
I'm not on your guys' channel.
Ah, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll link that up.
Oh,
with
hold
everything
on.
else.
Forgot about that.
Super awesome, guys. Really great to
You
to
can
have
also
you on the
call
show.
him Sexy Jamie.
Sexy Jamie.
Yeah,
Oh, sexy
so-
Jamie.
Love it. Bogcast Crew, a podcast. I wouldn't say, they're the podcast of Arizona.
Oh, the premier.
We're the
trippy.
premier.
It's trippy. Very trippy podcast.
They're our
Thank
neighborhood
you.
best
wow.
friend.
Honestly, I've been loving it. I've been loving it. We talk
Oh,
about
yeah.
all kinds of shit.
We
Fuck
do.
yeah. We
Yeah,
covered
we
a lot of
That's
shit.
that what
It was
makes
awesome.
it great, man. It's just a conversation.
You guys were
that
actually our
flows.
first two guests that we had. We've always had just one guest, and it's actually
Okay.
fucking fun just having more people in the conversation.
Dude,
and-
yeah. We've noticed that too. We love it when it's when it's a crowded room for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hate each other. So being
So
in the room,
we need other people
kind of makes that a little
To
bit.
get to
Kinda.
passive aggressively throw kind of jab at each other.
To kind of water it down a little bit.
Yeah.
You gotta throw a couple people in the room.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're essentially our sister podcast, our brother from another mother podcast. Pretty much started around the same time we did. Keith, you guys may know as being a guest on episode, I think it's like 6 or something. Remember when we used to have a green screen? Y'all remember
Dude,
that?
I miss my green screen. Honestly, have you ever seen the green screen?
Yes.
I love the
fuck,
green screen.
I love the green
On
screen.
weed.
Yeah.
It's still green.
you guys can still put that up in the new setup, or maybe in the
We
background?
could, but we
or-
I really like you guys do setup, man. It's so chill.
But
It
it
is.
is,
It's
yeah.
really gorgeous.
But I wanted a framed green screen, like just so it's a green square
Yeah.
behind us, and like make it look like we're underwater or
Yeah.
space or some shit like
Throw up a
that.
couple of them like they're windows.
Yeah,
I wanted an
That's
Action
great idea.
Bronson kind of vibe
shit.
like that. where
That's
the
a
whole
fucking
thing-
Yeah.
Make it so you're
But
at
no,
like
he wanted the
Burning
whole-
Man or something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
That's a
'Cause
fucking
if you,
great
if
idea.
you look at the intro for our
take our
Olden
idea.
Times TV, which is available on YouTube, we did it all green screen. I did the whole thing, and it's
we loved it. I mean, like it was cool, but then
Probably
after
almost done.
after time, we were just like,
well,
does
we were
that
dealing with
look-
computer issues, and we were just dealing we didn't have a sufficient
a-
enough system that was able to key and do everything in a reasonable time. We were doing like 16 or
Yeah.
17. Like hours to get things rendered on a computer.
I'm gonna take
Wow.
my fucking headphones off because you guys got your headphones off.
Yeah.
And
conform sheep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to hear him. I want to hear the.
What a loser. The green screen was cool. the green screen was cool. And but the new place that is going to be set up is at their new place. So they haven't organized everything. 100%
You know, Jane's
yet.
not too happy about that, right?
She is gonna
You
have
know,
to,
Jane's not too happy about
gonna have
that.
to work with us.
You're gonna have
on
to be
it.
like really like slow tiptoeing.
That's why.
on
That's
that
why
one.
you guys gave her the producer credit, though, right?
Yeah.
I've been prepping her for a minute, dog. A year ago, dog. My ass was like, we're gonna have to deal with this when it comes down to it. But logistically, it makes more sense. But
you guys have more episodes to shoot still in the old place before we move to the new place?
Yeah,
or-
we've been
we
using
do it
that.
weekly, so yeah, we have.
Yeah,
four
we've
more.
still been
I
using
know, but how
that.
many more episodes left until
Till the end of this month, till the end of July, till the end of July.
end
So
of
yeah,
July.
4 more.
4 more, damn.
Yep. And then after that, we'll be in the new place,
Oh yeah.
which Jane will be.
I mean, we got a little backyard too. We could do it in.
We'll figure it out, bro.
Yeah.
What is he talking
We got
about?
a
do
garage.
here? What is this? What are we throwing pony tricks around over here? She'll be fine.
Kinda.
All right, but let's get to our guest real quick. Let's take a quick second and just kind of like give a little bio. Keith,
So Keith is our friend.
Yeah, I've
Thank
known
you,
you guys for a
Keith.
while.
actor, producer, host.
We met him on set of a very awesome movie called.
Actually, no.
no.
Well, actually, we did
I
this
don't know if
already.
we actually-
12
did we
episodes
actually meet?
ago.
But we were in the same.
Yeah, the same scene. The scene I was telling you about where we got the blood.
Yeah,
on us.
But we
on
just
the
were
door.
like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, yeah.
So
yeah.
Keith is
Yeah,
an
yeah.
old-time friend. We know him. We love him. He's been on there before. We did a great in-depth interview with my guy. And he's let me stay here.
Actually,
And
I didn't get to say it
on
on our podcast, but I just want to say thank you guys for coming out and taking the time to come on our podcast.
Shucks,
No
man.
problem,
Thank you.
man.
No, but also,
Seriously,
Yes,
that
man.
was a great
No.
that was a great show.
Yeah.
Great
No,
show.
really
Check it
a
out.
fun
The
show to do.
Bogcast.
But
The
it's not- it's
Bobcat.
not-
There you go. See my boy plug-in.
It's not just
Yeah,
it's
the
not
bo-
just that though. You guys are honestly a huge reason why I'm not like the progress I've been able to make as an actor in LA just for letting me crash your guys' place and stuff. If I didn't
Dude,
have that, man, I wouldn't
Karmic
fucking
Scale, baby,
You know what I
that's how it
mean?
works.
My resume
Yeah.
got a little bit bigger because you guys were able to let
Our
me
pleasure,
stay there
man.
and shit.
Yeah,
So I
Hey,
for
appreciate
sure.
man, that's
that
the
big
least we
time.
could
You
do,
know
bro.
what I mean? So-
If the shoe was on the other foot, you know what I'm saying? But my guy Keith, and then we got some new friends in the house.
Hell yeah.
The bros, the brothers from the same mothers.
Yes, sir.
The terrible twosums. What's another one? What's another?
The incredible duo, the magnificent two,
Hit him one more.
and with the fucking
Okay, stop.
brothers.
All right.
We're not bi. I'm
My
straight
main
as
man-
fuck.
brothers.
Yeah, I was about to say.
That's a two.
Bye, brothers.
nice big vaginas,
I like
bro.
pussy.
I like pussy,
You
bro.
think, oh, we didn't tell you. It's Jamie.
Yeah, that's I love. He's
Oh,
sexy.
here I
Jamie.
should. Oh, here's my joke. I'm very
You're
late
the
on my
fucking
own
worst.
jokes.
We need a laugh track for my
Brian
bad jokes.
Spelled the exact
We need
same
a
way. My
Jamie.
man,
You-
how
you're
are
fucking
you?
Right, yeah.
Feeling
Yeah.
good, man?
I'm
I know
doing good, man.
We
I'm
covered
doing
everything
good.
already about
We
what
did.
happened. So,
We did.
So
we can jump
if
into it
anyone
again.
wants to know what happened to him, he had a car accident.
Go check out.
Yeah, check out the
Bogcast.
podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Part one of this this awesome little venture right here.
My
So,
guy. Well,
yeah.
hopefully this one is where we're just gonna not even talk about nothing anymore.
Fucking
we covered
A,
all the
let's
tough
do
stuff.
it.
You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
covered all the
Yeah.
in-depth soul searching shit in the first go round.
Yeah, we actually got kind of deep on some.
This
of that.
is the dinner table, bro.
Yeah.
We're all here for dinner. We're having drinks. It's time for everybody to talk to each other, meet the
Yeah.
new friends. Hey, ma. Hey, look at this dude I met, ma. He builds super cool things. What do you do, bro? What you co-host?
yeah.
What else are you doing, man? Hit him with with some info, bro.
Right now, I'm just kind of chilling. I'm just trying to.
Well, tell them about your other two podcasts.
You got two other podcasts?
Yeah, dude, he has a great one that I'm
Oh, yeah,
excited to
Beer's
jump
here.
into.
Oh,
Hey,
thank you so
Queen,
much.
oh, pop
You're
on in.
amazing.
Thank you, Jordan.
Yay.
Perfect timing.
We all needed beer.
That's awesome.
Thank
That's
you,
our vibe,
Jordan.
Do you want a beer?
I will. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you,
I
Dave.
appreciate
So
Thank
much,
you,
it.
Jordan.
I got to
that.
point out to people that I actually do have a Coors Light sunglasses.
Shout out
that
to
have
Jordan,
the
the lovely
Coors
Jordan.
Light. They're our new sponsor
Oh,
today.
I was about to say, hit me with some sponsor music, dog.
Coors Light.
Yeah.
The Rockies.
All
When
right.
the mountains turn blue, it's cold as the Rockies.
You remember
That's
when
the sponsor music.
You remember when
If
you
your
were-
balls, if your balls turn as blue as these mountains,
You remember
you've
when
had
you
a bad
were
night.
a young boy and you took Mary Sue home after the prom and you sat in the back of the pickup truck with a six-pack looking up at the stars wondering what life would be. Coors Light.
Oh my goodness,
Thank
you
you.
were an
Never hear
angel.
somebody do
I didn't
that.
know. I didn't
From
know.
the Rockies
How did you not
themselves.
die falling from heaven, dog? All right, but
Dog.
Brian, what do you do? I guess the other podcast.
Chivalry.
What's your gut?
I
your
do.
goal?
I have two other podcasts. I do a podcast with my best friend here, Keith, and well, that's the third podcast. So we do the Bogcast that we just did,
Okay, yeah.
and then I have two podcasts that I do while you shotgun that beer. Yeah, gangster,
Jesus,
bro.
calm down.
Fucking gangster.
What kind of dinner table is this?
Not like a frosty Coors Light to nut in your mouth to really get you ready.
to that, you did not let one drop go to waste.
Hey, that's not the microphone.
Honestly, this is a podcast that I'm really interested in. Is the
So we do a kind of like a pop culture geek podcast called Absolute Geek with a couple of buddies here in local Arizona, and then I do a podcast on trying to make money off of those things, like flipping them, like buying a comic book for a quarter at a flea market, and that thing's worth $50. And,
That's cool.
You know what I mean?
dude.
Fuck yeah.
What's that one called?
That one's
plug it.
called Tales from CBSI presents Tales from the Flip Side. So
What a sick title,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
it's a great title,
Very
man. We got a
cool.
really cool logo.
So it's any
very cool.
collectible kind of thing? or-
Collectible. So we started off with like comics, but now we're comic heavy, but we do a lot more. Like I do a lot of sports card stuff, comic stuff, action figures,
Badass.
shoes, sneakers, clothes.
Very
Dude.
cool.
All the shit that when we were kids, when we were younger, that we loved, and then I think that us as adults, we gravitate towards those things because it makes us remind us when we were kids.
Nostalgic.
Yeah,
Fucking
that's
sick.
why
When we
I
had
bought.
no care in the
that's why I bought all
world.
the Transformers I could now because my parents
Fucking
wouldn't
A,
buy me
bro.
all my Transformers, so
Fucking
now
A,
I'm
bro.
buying all my fucking Transformers.
Grown ass man over here.
Yeah.
That whole
Yeah.
sick-ass
Yeah, why
room
not?
full of
G1s,
toys.
G2s,
Why not?
I'm getting them
Yeah.
all.
G.I. Joe's,
Yeah.
Muscle Man,
Very cool,
Ninja
my
Turtles.
guy. And then to the handsome man, the man behind the curtain, the guy that's been addressed as Little Mac, Little Mac, the big man, the beast, the sexy Jamie.
The sexy Jamie.
Hit us with your bio. Introduce yourself, my man.
I'm Little Mac. I'm a full-time student, and on the I go to community college for music school. I do the audio for the podcast, and I'm also the internet gatherer.
Our Jamie.
Percy.
The what?
I loved it.
The what?
The internet gatherer
Of
person
sorts.
of
okay.
info.
He's a key holder,
I'm
the gatekeeper.
Yeah, you can't
But
lose.
yeah, I help out on the podcast. You might have heard me chirp in if you've ever
He makes
watched.
the podcast way better and
I-
way less stressful
I
for me. Trust
love
me.
it.
Dude, when you were talking without the mic, real loud, I love that. I was like, oh my god, when you're driving, some dude in the back, far away, echoey, he's going, "Hey, this is what it really is, guys," or whatever he pulled up.
Yeah.
Well, they told me I could yell, so I took full advantage of
Dude,
that.
yes,
Do it. I love it. I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
And I
I'm
mean,
actually jealous by Keith. You
Well,
got
the
yourself a
first
Jamie.
15 episodes were me trying to engage in conversation, but watching the audio and the cameras and making sure nothing fucks up.
It's hard.
It's very hard because you can't get as engaged as you want to.
No,
you know what I
no,
mean?
you can't let go.
And so he's been able to take that stress off me, and I can actually fucking.
I
have
still
a good
saw
time.
you looking over.
No, I know. Yeah, I know.
That's all
Well,
right.
that's
Oh,
because
he's
I'm
still
afraid
in
my.
charge.
You know, I feel like my
Eagle eyes, I feel
that
him.
computer's gonna fucking blow up.
I feel him.
Yeah, well, he's
the
closer,
battery's
I mean,
actually
use his body to
expanding, and the mouse
it.
is coming through.
Well,
through
you had
the
to buy a new
computer.
laptop battery. Remember when your old battery was getting all fucked up?
Yeah, I did
Yes,
that
I
before.
did. I actually had to also, and still, like when I unplug it, it dies like within like.
Well,
fucking
awesome,
2 hours.
boys. Since this is your first time, we run this. Hit me up with some fill-in music. We run this like a family dinner. So the same way you would do when
A family
you sit down
dinner
with
when
the
you're
family.
shotgunning beers and
You're
shit.
shotgunning beers with the homies and drinking and blunts.
Do we start with a prayer?
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. Hold on.
Here's the prayer.
Hail
I was
Mary.
gonna give the holy prayer over the music though.
Oh, all right.
Pray to Jesus.
Hail.
I'll be your hype
Mary.
man.
What?
For out this
Hey,
blunt.
that dude. Fucking commercials.
Anyways,
Hey, this is what happens when you get non-copyrighted music. This is the shit.
Like a blunt
I
and,
do not want your plate.
So we start off with everybody telling a little bit about their week. How did everybody's week go? Keith,
It was good.
good week.
Yeah.
Anything
What have you?
interesting happened?
What have you been up to
Um,
recently? We caught up last time, but like, man, it's been a little bit.
Honestly, just fucking editing the podcast during the day. I've been writing the script that I've been working on. It's called The Sound Guy.
I'd love to. Like, again, we were talking about that a little earlier.
Yeah.
I'm interested. I wanna. Yeah.
Honestly, just really focusing on my self, like fitness and health, because like as you guys know, my back's fucked up. I don't want to get into it really, but just really just trying to get myself stronger and better and healthier.
Well, you're looking good, man.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
hair's gone,
Yeah.
which I
Dude.
miss. But you look handsome.
I'm almost
God
about
damn.
to do it. I'm almost.
Yeah, I was telling
You're
him.
gonna regret it, bro.
about it.
You
Yeah.
will
Well,
regret
he
it.
has a different. Well, I don't know. Do you act too? Like, do you go for gigs and shit?
I've done it,
He's
but I'm
dabbled.
like,
So the reason
yeah.
why I did is because 1 out of 20 roles that I would see were for long-haired people. Everything else was like
Oh,
a
the
dad,
other
a
thing I was gonna
cop,
say
a
is
lawyer.
don't be
You know
afraid
what I
to
mean?
jump in,
So
dog.
already,
Yeah,
dude,
we're all
like all these
jumping in over
opportunities
each
are
other,
opening
fucking
up.
wild
So
dogs at
it's
the
more of a
table. Look at
business
me right
decision
now,
to make
jumping
money.
in.
Yeah, you're talking over him.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
But
sorry.
essentially, you adapted to the roles that you can get. You adapted.
I
You
just want to
said, "I
make
would cut
money.
my hair."
Yeah, you
you're
gotta
like,
trying to
make
make money. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
you're like, this
It's a
hair's
hustle.
not worth
Yeah, yeah.
like the fucking roles that I'm
Yeah,
not getting.
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
be a cop.
Sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very awesome.
Plus, I think it'll look more diverse on my role when I start adding in those roles because my
you'll see hair.
my reel is
no
already
hair.
right now is just me fucking bad guys and shit like that, and then all of a sudden like I'm a dad.
I think it's funny you went for the dad role, but you look fucking way younger than you did.
You look like
crazy,
you look like the
right?
uncle.
That's the thing that strikes me is that like with your short hair, like you look like 5 years younger. Like you look. And like a dad, dude. You look like a dad. Like, I would be up there to pick your daughter up, bro. To take her out to a nice.
You just had a newborn.
Yeah, I'll
like
go
a
to
10 or
schools and just
12-year-old.
pick up
You're going
kids
to a
just
baseball
randomly
game.
because just to practice.
That's scary, horrifying. Sorry, he didn't pass me the plate because he's selfish and he doesn't care about people.
I don't want to touch that plate.
Brian, how was your week, man? I mean, and again, let's jump over the one thing that happened, but maybe that encompasses everything. Maybe we just say, hey, you know what happened?
Yeah, I
That
got in a
could be
car
your-
accident, and it taught me a life lesson. And
You still got the mark on your
I
forehead.
still got the mark on my
You
forehead.
never
We're
go to the
just glad
fucking
that you
hospital,
came
dude.
through.
Yes, sir.
And that you did not hurt yourself. And
Yes, sir.
praise Yebus.
Hold
Yes, sir.
hold up some fingers and see if you can see them.
Ah, shucks, man. If I
How
had
many
a nickel
fingers
for
am I
every
holding
time.
up?
I'm good, brother.
Yeah.
If I had a nickel.
Three.
Well, good. I mean,
Thumbs, not a
one, I'm
finger.
really excited to meet you because he has spoken about you quite, every time he comes over,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
especially when the whole initial thing started.
Yeah.
He was just like, I'm going to be doing it with my best friend, and
I
when
thought
he
you were
says best
black.
friend.
I thought you were black.
Can
Like,
you
what?
imagine? I
Dude,
would have
we-
lost my shit. If,
Only in his wiener.
Black, gangster ass, long hair.
So, yo, what up?
Like your voice and everything. Nothing has changed. Literally, your skin tone has changed, and you just come in and
I was
you're
about
like,
to say I'm about the whitest person that
That's
you're ever gonna
okay.
meet.
I don't want
brother.
anything else
Yeah.
to change. I just want you
Yeah.
to come full afro and just
Yeah.
be like,
Yeah.
well, hello. Like,
Yo, what up, bro?
hello, thank you so much
Yeah.
for coming. No,
Yeah.
you don't speak like
Yeah,
that. You
no,
know. But
no.
but I guess how about something nice that happened?
He
in the
doesn't have
week? Like,
generic white guy voice.
Well, what I will say is that one of the something about me and Keith, real quick, is that we've been talking about doing this for years, this type of thing, and when podcasting became so easy to do, it was cool to start. And one of the things that we've talked about earlier is how when we started, you guys started, and you guys had hooked up. And one of the things that I've noticed from the outside is the way that you guys bounce ideas off each other, and you guys, there's that kind of thing that's going on. Hey, try this, try that. And so that's something I want to say to the people out there that might be wanting to start a podcast or do something like that is use the community for your benefit. It's there. You're going to make a lot of good friends, and you're going to learn a lot of good things. So
Yeah, that's such a good point, man.
Yeah.
Socializing is so difficult nowadays because you got your phone and
Yes.
like actual sitting down and face to face looking at people
yeah,
is
make it fun.
Awkward and
Because that's basically all this is. In all honesty, what we do is we hang out with our friends, have a good conversation for a couple hours. We have a couple beers, we smoke a few joints, and we have a good time. And then we go home and we do our regular life stuff. So this is a kind of a thing for us to
let some
hang out.
Podcast has become so accessible too. It's just really cool. Like when we got into it, like I didn't expect it. I didn't expect to get into it.
Yes.
And then next thing I knew, I'm like, wow, this is
Yeah.
there's this
It's
like
fun.
whole platform. It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lil Mac, my guy, how was your week?
My week was good. I took a final today in guitar class 101 at a community college.
Hey, no. We had a conversation.
So
and
how
I
do you do a
wouldn't
final?
mind-
How do you do that? What's a final?
The final, it was easy. Like these are for the class was basically for people who have never played before. But we did a few scales, the C major, A major, D major, stuff like that scale, and then we did some chord changes.
Okay, so like you do that in front of your
Yeah, and then we also had a written test, and it was it was a lot of fun.
Your scales or what?
I was about
shredded.
to fucking say that,
No,
you sick bastard.
Well, no, he said that to me.
Yeah,
so-
yeah. Like when he first came in here, when he was telling us the story originally, he was like, "So I was there taking my final, and I was, he
it's
goes,
like
I was at my apartment getting ready to go take my final, just shredding on some scales,
Shredding
And
some scales.
And Brian is sitting there rolling on blunt, and he goes, shredding. And I was like, got him. And he's
Got
like,
him.
Yeah, I fucking shred.
Total Big Brother
Got
fucking
him.
comment.
Fucking great. But I mean, well, and I do want you to give a little background on that because you and I did have a conversation off camera about it. You know how to play guitar.
Yeah, I've been playing guitar since I was 18. I'm 35 now. So, but I never really learned any scales or notes or chords, any of that shit. I just picked
by
it up
ear.
and played. I just picked it up by ear, but I didn't know what the hell I was playing. So I decided, I was like, well, I got to figure out what the fuck I'm doing. So I took the class, and it's been great. I've already, like, I write music electronically, and I've already figured out chords and shit that made songs better.
That
so
shit
it's
passes transgress. Like, it's not just guitar. When you learn shit on guitar, you know shit on piano. When you learn piano, you know shit on.
Well, I mean, we were getting to the basics of music theory and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, and I'm already signed up for the next semester for Guitar 202, and I take piano class at GCC as well. So I'm learning everything on piano for the basics, and it's fucking fun, man.
That's cool.
You know,
That's so cool. And to me, that's why I wanted to bring that up just for me personally, because it's so, like, to already know how to kind of do it already. Like, so many other people be like, why would I want to do that? Why? I know how to play guitar.
Yeah.
And you were like, I don't really know how to
I'm
play
a novice.
guitar.
I'm a novice when it comes to, like, reading, like, sight reading and then playing what is on the page. I'm like, I fuck up all the time, but if I'm just jamming out, I can jam out, like, it's fun, and I could just play fluid. But, like, when I'm reading and actually learning music, it's a totally different fucking language, and it's tough, but it's so much fun, and it's so rewarding, and it's already paying dividends.
You ever play that Guitar Smith on
No.
Xbox?
No.
Oh, it's like you just plug in your actual guitar.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he swears by it.
I always
And-
wondered why they
Holy
didn't do that
shit.
with like Guitar Hero
No
and shit.
kidding.
Why
No,
you
they
just
they have
didn't-
it. Guitar Smith. The problem is there's like a split second lag, so you kind of
Delay.
A
have
little bit of latency.
just a little.
Guitar Hero is harder than guitar.
But
Yeah,
like I
that's how
learned
that
so many
Post Malone
songs.
dude
I would just
became a
go up there.
musician.
I don't know any songs
Yeah,
either. Like
from Guitar Hero.
I've been playing for the
Yeah.
past 17 years. I don't know
you have an
anybody else's
Xbox?
songs but my fucking own. I
Do
don't
you
know
ha-
tabs, nothing.
Do you have an Xbox or?
We do, yeah,
Get Guitar Smith.
dude. Seriously,
Yeah, you'll plug in your
jam
guitar.
out. It's
It'll
cool.
be like, oh, level 1. Here's Queens of the Stone
It'll
Age.
be cool
And
practice to
you're
do
like-
after you come back from
No,
class.
I mean, like, it's so rewarding to
Wow, I didn't
finally,
know they had that.
like,
Yeah,
you feel so,
it's
like,
really cool.
I've been playing for so long, but just to know what a fucking C chord is and to be able to play it, it's fucking fun. I suggest anybody out there, if you want to play guitar, you fucking can. With the resources of the internet and everything else out there, anybody can play guitar.
Hell yeah.
That's a Tom York quote.
I
by
just want to
Radiohead,
bring that
so-
up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we you know, we're not all out here for great things. Things haven't really been going.
I got something real quick that I want to say
Yeah.
about him is
Sick.
that
Oh,
if
go ahead.
yeah, sorry, if people get a chance, this is our chance to do our little plug.
Oh,
If
episode 8?
Yeah. If you
I
guys
was gonna
get,
do that too.
Yeah, if you guys get a chance, check out episode 8 of the Bogcast. This kid's been through a lot in the last,
I was going to touch on
4
that
or 5 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But that's one of the
and one of the
episodes.
ways that he's really pulled himself out and he's showed me a lot is you got to stay busy. And
Oh, totally, man.
and he didn't want to go to school. He didn't want to go back to school, but he's forcing himself. Hey, I'm going to go take a couple classes that I'm going to be able to learn. I'll
You
figure
were
out a way.
in a rut.
I'm on. Yeah,
You
well,
fucking got
I'm
it,
on
brother.
disability,
You
so
Well, that's a hell- he was in a
fucking
hell
got
of a
it.
rut,
Hell of
though.
a rut. Yeah.
I'm disabled. I'm
Yeah,
labeled
the big
as-
C rut.
I'm
yeah.
labeled
He's
as
a cancer
disabled.
survivor.
Oh, shit.
I'm labeled
Yeah.
as
that fucking scar.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
fucked up. I had bone cancer. Anyways, so I'm
Goddamn.
disabled, so I can't work because my knee and my leg are so fucked up. I can't sit for long. I can't stand for long. So I was just like, what the fuck do I do? So I went to school, and just for something to do to take me out of that. I was depressed as fuck. I was addicted to drugs because of all the pain. And I got sober, and I was just like, now what? So I decided to go back to school, and it's fucking
You come out and do
fun.
this.
And I come out and do this, you know. I mean, it just, you got to keep yourself busy. For those though who are in a rut, check out the podcast episode 20.
Check out the podcast for the definitions.
Check out the podcast for the
Well, because we were saying I'm transferring over it, so you have to, for the joke,
But,
you have to watch both
you know,
podcasts.
There's certain ways to get out of certain ruts, and this is staying busy and doing something you want to do. I enjoy this, so it's been very beneficial.
Very cool, man.
Cool.
And like I said, we had that conversation off camera, and like I was like, oh, and I didn't. You wanted to say, I guess.
Oh no, I was
just
gonna.
about
Say,
the
I
plug
wanted to
for
bring up the
episode
same
8.
thing that he brought up.
Yeah. Very cool, man. Well, good. I mean, at least throughout the week, that's something. Sam, your week
Hell yeah.
is about as.
My week has just been actually my last few weeks has just been moving. Yeah, go.
Yeah, I'll take.
Yeah, sure. I'll take one more. Thank you. Moving, and then kinked my neck real bad. Cousin funeral. Coming to Arizona.
Yeah.
Go,
tattoos.
go,
I haven't had
go.
a fucking minute. Oh, and the script and class, and so it's
So
like
I got a question
I
with the
haven't had a minute.
tattoos. Did you have the appointments like set up already?
as soon as I heard my cousin was dead and I knew I had to come out here, I was like, okay, I have a lot of tattoos that I was supposed to come in a month to do. Let's just two birds, one stone it. So I kind of
That's
I
good,
crammed
yeah.
it in.
Yeah.
You know, some of the people.
Triple crammed it in, and I was like, well, we gotta.
Then this, yeah, and then I was like, okay, cool, I'll do that. So I you know, move some
Juggling act.
Yeah, I've been you know.
Merci.
Thank you. Merci beaucoup.
Merci,
Yep.
merci.
Too many eggs in the basket.
Well, you know, and that's
Hey,
kind of
man,
like you
as long
said,
as I
got to
can
be
juggle-
doing something.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Who was it? So you could juggle about 4 things. Maybe
It was
not 5
Billy
things
the
in life.
Clown, and Billy said, if you keep juggling, you'll never not juggle.
Yeah, but you can juggle a few things in life, but once you add way too much, there's a limit, and once you know your limit, it's like I'm at that limit, and then no more. So I'm kind of like having to.
I teeter on
I'm kind
that
of freaked
limit.
out. Like right now, I'm taking 2 classes, and next semester I'm taking 6.
Sick.
So
Yeah,
That's
You'll
good.
drop 2 for sure.
I took 4 music classes and 2 economic classes because I want to start making some money off of, you know.
you don't need to pass the economic classes to understand what they're saying. You know, what do you
Just got to show up.
just show up, get it,
I'm getting
get
grants.
some of it.
I'm getting grants, so I have to get a C or better. And how hard is it to get a fucking C in college? You know, just show up.
True.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
I
what
don't
mean.
know. I don't know.
I quit. I quit
I
college.
never went to
I'm on the
college.
20-year associates program.
Yeah,
Oh,
me
yeah.
too. Yeah, I'm finally getting it.
Nice.
That's why I'm back in school.
I like that.
School of Hard Knocks.
Well, damn, that's a good week, I guess. I didn't really listen to you.
Well,
all right,
yeah,
and-
yeah. Oh, I'm staying in a very nice Airbnb, by
Oh,
the
there you
way.
go.
That's really nice. It's,
They have hidden
Scottsdale
cameras in
or
there.
what?
Watch out.
that's exactly why I started jerking off profusely.
Yeah.
Profusely.
And the weird part is he's there with his girlfriend. So like
Oh,
he
and-
chose to jack off. She was like, "Want to bang?"
Yeah.
He's like Louis.
"No, hell no."
No, I'm looking at
They
every
need
little
to-
thing that might have a camera in it, and I do it, and then I
They
look.
need to
and-
see me.
Yeah.
Well, cool. As far as my week, it was all right. I left the dog with a boarding person.
Yeah, dude, I
for the
felt
first
bad
time.
about that. I
Rover,
felt bad.
right?
Well, you know, when I was thinking about it, yeah, you should, but not because that you should. But I mean, it's my dog, so it's not like it's our responsibility in that sense. But like, you know, it's the dog. You know, I can't bring it all the way out here and then like, you know, have the dog here with Fabian or something, or you know, cram it in his apartment as he's saying in there. So I was like, well,
Because I have my dog at this Airbnb. We paid a little, you know, a nice little.
How big's the dog?
She's a little basset mix.
How big's the dog?
he's I guess.
Yeah, but they
I feel
didn't
like
come to
Fabian's
check.
bigger
They
than
didn't check.
Khalees.
I love that you call him Fabian. That's his real name.
But it's too gay.
No.
Your dog's name is Gay.
You want to make it gayer? Go Fabien.
No, I told him to change it. I was like, bro, you
That's
gotta
why it's
change
Fabius.
that. That's
It's 'cause
why
he
it's
said it was
Fabius.
gay.
I
I
told
just
him you
love
can't
the
Wait,
call
idea.
your
something that
dog
sounds like
Fabian.
labia is better than.
So before we even got Fabius, me and Jordan were watching a Rogan, and someone was on there, but they were talking about the creator of Pornhub, and his name's Fabian, and we're like, that's a badass dog name, you know. And we got Fabius, we named
That
him
sounds
Fabian.
like a musketeer.
So I told him that I was like, yeah, his name's Fabian. He just types back gay.
Sick.
So all night,
I love you.
so all
So
night
much.
long, I'm all fucking tripping out like, is that gay?
Is it a gay name?
then,
It's my dog's gay name.
So I fucking just
Hell, the wheels
so-
started. I could
so-
hear him all the way from my house, dude.
So it's Fabius. I just made it like the Latin version of it.
Wasn't
was-
Fabian like
So
a
then
gay-
check this
you
out.
told me it was Fabian when you guys first got him, and that's what I remember.
Yeah, for like a day.
Well, I guess.
But then, like a week later, I was walking Fabius down the hallway, and this old ass dude in his 60s came out, and he's like, "Oh, what's your dog's name?" I go, "Fabian." He goes, "After that Hollywood faggot," and I was like, "Whoa!" I was like, "Whoa!"
You let it fly.
Yeah, and then I was like, no,
He
no,
let
no.
it
And then I didn't know what he was talking about. I was like, oh, whoa. And then I googled it later. I guess there was a actor in the 30s named Fabian, and that's who he was talking about. Like, and
How
he
old
was
was this
gay.
guy?
Probably in his like 60s or 70s.
Yeah, he held on to
They
that.
held on to
Yeah.
that one.
Well, no, this is actually
Did he
really
get
hilarious.
molested by the guy?
He's actually came up to me. He
No,
actually
he
came.
just doesn't care. They let those.
No, he came up
maggots
to me
fly.
once
They
and he
let
goes-
maggots fly all the
He
time.
comes up to me and he goes,
So did we
I really
used to do.
apologize for
Yeah.
using the N word,
Yeah.
and I was like, he never used the N word to me. He apologizes for things that
Once
he didn't
that
do.
So
memory
wait,
starts going, you know
I
what
want
I mean?
to create a new N word for white people.
Oh my
I
god! Here we
want
go.
to. I want to call. I want to be
This is
like
a great segment.
I want to be like.
Play yourself in. This is his racial tension segment.
No, I think we should call each other's. Yo, what's up, Manilas? For vanilla?
Oh.
Like I
Don't
heard.
sound-
Well, when you
That's
say
not a thing?
Manila, that sounds like it's racist, like white people.
No,
and
he's
black
saying
people
mine,
mixed.
Manila.
Manila.
Oh.
For vanilla.
Vanilla. So it's
Yo,
like
what up, Manila?
Manilas. Like what up, Nilla?
What a
Yeah, but then people
madman.
will hear that wrong. And
I'll be
then
like, no,
they'll-
it's
Yeah,
vanilla.
yeah.
I'd be like, and then
No, bro.
whoa,
I said
are you being
Nilla.
racist? This is my. You can't
It's my
say it.
people's
You
word.
can't say it. This is yo. What's up, Manila?
hashtag Manila.
But
Dude, that's what I think. Is
but
it.
yeah, it was.
I'm
the
trying to
first
bring
time
it in.
that
I'm trying to
I
make it
left-
cool.
It was
Just
the first
because
time I left
it
the.
rhymes or sounds like it doesn't mean I
This
like
is
it.
vanilla.
You
Vanilla,
boys
okay.
are
Vanilla.
Well, it's almost
come
as
on.
bad,
on a
right?
very
Right?
close.
Come on,
Oh,
what?
do not give me. Okay, let's get moving. Yeah, let's get into rant corner.
So little
Let's get
white
moving.
supremacy right there.
That's
Is
what I'm
that-
saying. Hold on. Okay. Let's
Is
get
this
into
Sam's
that.
rant corner? This is
we
my
need to-
favorite
no, no,
segment.
My rant
Oh,
corner.
okay.
That was something that was brought up recently that has made me so mad. Okay, but yes, I left it with the dog, and then
sorry.
with Rover, play me some.
And you have some
Rover
anxiety
music.
with that, probably.
Well, it's a little weird, obviously
yeah.
it's throwing me off. She's been sending me pictures
Yeah,
of the
that's
dog,
cool.
and it's just, but it's convenient. It was very cheap.
I don't think I could do that. I would have a hard time.
She's just beating the shit out of that dog, and she's like, "Look."
About it the whole time. Look at me forgetting about this.
Well,
I've been
if you were in
struggling
LA or
about it.
something, oh, yeah, you have
I would
people
give it. I would have to give it to my family. You know, what I mean, my brother or
Well,
my parents.
I would normally drop the dog off with him,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
he's out here with me, or with doing his thing. But Rover, yes, Rover. If you ever want to go on a 4-day Coke binger and you want to make sure that your dog's taken care of, look into Rover. Do you want to maybe go onto an expedition to look for hidden gold? Rover. Do you not even have a dog and you just want to walk other people's dogs and then steal those dogs and then hold them for hostage? Rover sponsors us. All right. Nice.
Thank you, guys.
That
Oh, yeah.
Rover money's coming in.
Oh,
real
man.
soon.
Are they a sponsor?
Hashtag
Well, they
Rover.
will be.
They are
gotta
now.
be.
They are now.
As far as the court's concerned, when they take us, they're going to be like, they did not deliver.
If you are done beating your dog, Rover.
enter password at checkout. Meat dogs are meat too. Hashtag dogs are meat too. All right, there we go. That's our everybody's checking on the week. Let's jump into some rant corner, man.
Oh, God.
Real
This is
quick.
this is my
I just
favorite
wanna-
segment.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Keith is a big fan of the rant corner. I remember we had a discussion once where we were thinking about doing less rant corners, and he was like, "But that's my favorite part." He's like, "I love it when fucking Sam
Well,
starts
because
ranting."
we were like really like because we can get on a we were trying to be positive. We tried to change we tried to get positive.
Tough, dude.
It is. So what we're gonna do is we're
No,
gonna do a
people
little
want to
rant
hear
corner.
how you really
Let's do
feel,
some smooth music. I know you're about to.
and you
put on
get pretty
some fucking
passionate about
insane-
shit.
No,
So
it's some sad music.
Oh shucks, we're on a wave. We're on a good
This
wave.
is-
Usually, me and this dude, we're not
this
on the
is
same.
what-
this is
wave.
rant music.
All right. Let's go ahead and start with Keith, my guy.
Oh no,
Rant.
don't start with me. Fuck, putting me on the spot.
What
No,
do we
here,
think?
Sam's rant.
What? No, I gotta warm up.
What are you thinking?
Fuck. Can we pass? Let's
Rant
start
corner.
with,
You just pick one thing that's happened to you.
I'll
in the past.
say fuck Farm Bureau.
Yes, there we
Oh,
go.
yeah,
You
yeah,
Fuck
yes.
Farm Bureau.
Yeah.
Fuck Farm Bureau. Fuck Farm Bureau.
Yeah.
If you guys need to know what happened at Farm Bureau,
You go and check out the episode on the
I'm trying to
Bogcast
think.
channel.
episode
I
what
was
what episode was that?
26.
26. Yeah.
Episode 26. It'll be out.
There was really two handsome guests on there. I
Damn,
have
they
to
were
say.
good looking.
Fuck.
They were so
Good
good
dudes.
looking.
Good
Yeah.
dudes.
You can wait if you want. Lil Mac, what are you thinking,
Yeah,
dog?
I know. I think I'll pass. I had one, but I'm gonna pass it.
No. I really want to hear what you.
Well, that's fine.
Oh, I got a fucking great one. All right. So I got a teacher at school. And have you ever met these people that after every fucking thing they say, they giggle? Like, how was your day? Oh my God. Okay, to do this, you have to do this like this. And so when you play this, you got to play it like this. Every fucking thing they say, fucking they giggle. That is my rant. That drives me fucking nuts.
I wrote
She's
my
a
rants down.
or shit. They are a great teacher. But dude, every time they fucking do that, I just roll.
It's a girl, right?
I
It
fuck.
sucks.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
giggly
a
girl.
she.
It's
Yeah,
a giggly
it's
girl.
definitely a she. Yeah, she's young and
'Cause
everything
that's
she
not
says
like-
is.
Because that's not like that you're not hurting anyone doing
And she
that.
also
That's
does
the
this.
worst
The
part, like,
they,
Hold on.
oh, sorry. They also go. She also goes.
Oh,
Oh my God.
I know people like that.
I worked with somebody like that before.
That's
in a
horrible.
cubicle behind me.
and like you
about the
can't
ones that are
punch
always
someone for
using
that.
the-
You know
But
what I
She's
mean?
a great
Like,
teacher, so I enjoy the class, but at the same time, I'm just like,
And
fucking.
as a student, you can't exactly be like, "Hey, you're
Yeah.
giggling a lot and you're sniffing
Yeah.
weirdly." Like,
Can you please not do
What
that?
was your rant?
Oh yeah.
Oh, about this.
Do it. Because I got
What is
another
up
one.
with this?
I'm
for
not gonna-
for all
Listen,
of
hold on, guys.
for all of the listeners right
This
now.
is something that
That's why
I
I'm not
grew up
looking at
on.
it because it's a game.
Yes.
So Bryan
This is
right
the
now
ultimate
is
game.
holding
Racist
the OK
motherfucker.
sign
Yes.
below his kneecap. The
It's
classic whole game.
Yes, this the
Or
game.
below the hip or
Yes,
whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
The ultimate game across all nations, all
soccer
freaking
and
with
children.
men.
everything. Yes,
Everyone knows it.
everybody knows.
Everyone
it.
knows
Within generations, like people that are in their 60s and 70s,
Remember
know what this is.
Yeah.
And it got taken as a gang sign for a little bit.
And what is it?
And I'm
what
cool
does
with
it
that.
mean?
I'm
When
cool
I'm
with
like,
that.
"Yo,
yeah.
you know, good
Or
job,
whatever, yeah,
good
yeah.
job."
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
So the game that he's talking about, if somebody looks at this and it's below your waist and it's contacting your body at any point,
see below the waist?
that person can punch you in the arm as hard as they fucking want.
Does it count if I see it in the screen?
Yes, I am. I'm pissed because I tried to bring this game back and I fucking did, and now it's fucking white power bullshit. I'm agreeing with his rant. Fucking fuck political correctness, you fucking pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Cheers.
okay.
It's
Ryan.
messed up, isn't it? They took something that was
Sad.
so innocent and so pure.
I thought it was a joke.
and
It wasn't a
turned
Reddit joke.
Yes.
Yes, dude. No, it's a 4chan thing. It's
Yeah.
4chan again.
One of the
There's
greatest-
a Cubs fan. There's a Cubs fan who got banned for life for doing that while a dude was doing an interview and he was sitting behind him and he did that. He got banned for fucking life
But did he
because
do
they
it-
think it's white power symbol.
But now, but at
Insane.
that point, did he do it because of white power?
It
No.
doesn't.
he
It
didn't.
doesn't matter.
We do.
It does not matter. I do not care. That
Yeah.
should not be an issue.
Yeah.
You are not doing anything.
Someone
you are not
could walk
hurting
back there
anyone.
and do like whatever the fuck. I don't give a shit. I'd be like, look at him.
That is my biggest issue with this fucking thing. Like, I don't care. Like, people could be doing Hail Hitler signs in the middle of the fucking street. It
I'd be
doesn't
like,
matter.
damn.
I do
The most I
care.
would see be like,
There's,
like, oh
there's
shit.
here's the thing about
They're
that
not
that I
hurting anyone until
your actions have consequences, all right? Actions have fucking consequences. And if you're acting like a douchebag,
might get punched.
somebody's gonna fucking punch you.
play stupid games, win
Yes,
stupid prizes.
exactly. Violent delights have violent ends, right?
Beautiful.
So
Je
if you're
demande,
gonna,
je
yeah,
demande.
you know when people are just being dumb, and that's fucking stupid. It's stupid.
It's easy to let stupid people be stupid,
Yes.
but when they start imposing their will on you and
Yes.
saying you can't,
That's why
do
we
this
should take
anymore.
it back. That's why everybody should be laughing about it being white power. Everybody out there should be laughing about it and being like, "This is a game that kids play."
But you know, like, okay, all that aside, what's happening is we're already on the swing of it going back the other way. Of PC culture's we're kind of.
I
It's
hope
coming
so.
down.
I hope
No,
so.
it is.
fucking
You
hope
can
so.
see
Yeah.
it. People
I
are
hope
already
so.
sick of it.
Cancel culture is pretty heavy, though.
No,
It's
it'll always
coming
be
down.
there. It'll always be there, but we're already coming back. Like now I'm noticing in comments when something's really bad, like a really horrible joke, people like me, it's a lot less outrage and it's a
Yeah.
lot more, hey, relax guys, it's a fucking joke.
Yeah.
you
I
know?
think it's 10% of the population, and they're just fucking total douchebags. But they're the ones who post the most. Like, there's people like us, like our 90%, that don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
people who like it don't really say yes, and people who dislike it, most of them say over
exactly.
fucking comment.
I like it, McClay. That was a good one.
Thank you, brother.
And I'm with you on it 100%. It scares me because gosh forbid it gets to the point where you can't even walk around and be a man anymore. It's
Yeah.
tough to walk around and be a white man. Turn me up, dog.
That's his rant.
It's tough to be a white man. This is my tough to be a white. This is my
And
it's tough
just
to be a white
so
man
you
rap.
guys know, Brian
That's
is
my
as brown as it gets.
Yeah, for all the listeners, if you didn't know the.
But he's Spanish. It's different.
It's tough to be a white man nowadays. It's tough to have a plan to waste away. You just
Daddy's
walk
money.
around looking white.
What will
Every
I do?
night people say, "Hey, white man, what are you doing there? Do you hate me because I have pink hair? No, I'm white. I'm just hanging out. I'm here to buy some milk." And I just don't want to cause any trouble. I'm just being white.
And if
that's
cops come-
tough. It's so tough to be white. People looking at you at night, being white.
Hey, at least they don't get shot at by cops.
and it's so all right. But anyways, you're
That was impressive. That was fucking impressive.
Don't encourage
That
that.
was impressive.
It's the only reason I love doing this
Yeah.
show.
I can't do that shit. I'm fucking ripped.
That reminds me. You hand me that blunt behind you.
Your rant.
Fuck, I can't think of any.
Oh.
Dude,
Sometimes you don't
any
need a
other
rant,
time?
you
No,
know?
actually, I always have rants. I'm just fucking ripped.
No, dude, you
I always have something to bitch
tonight.
about. What's that?
You're a little quiet tonight, so yeah, let us know. Let us know what's up.
Oh, I know.
What's bothering you?
Okay, I can actually think of one perfectly. People who don't fucking put their shit back at the gym. That drives me ape shit.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a.
I was just telling these guys earlier. I
age-old
went up to
problem.
this stretch machine or whatever, and there's this guy there just fucking sweaty as fuck, rolling around on this mat or whatever. And what does he do? Just gets up and leaves the mat.
stain the
And then
fuck
a fucking lady comes up and she's like, "Is this your mat?" I'm like, "No, it's this other fucking guy." She's like, "How rude." And I'm like, "Yeah," like, and then part of me, like, really, I didn't do it, but like, I'm the kind of guy when I see that kind of shit, I have to tell that motherfucker, hey, why don't you go pick up your fucking mat? Even
It
though
bugs you.
It bugs
You
me
wanna
that
say it.
yeah, because I'm like, this motherfucker, like, how could you be that disrespectful?
Did no one tell
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
Like, yeah.
Sometimes I do that actually, but
I tell
at
people
that
to-
point I'm like, I don't want to.
When people take too many
Do.
fucking weights when they're sitting
put 'em
around.
back?
No. When they're sitting there
Oh.
and they have like 6 different fucking free weights,
Oh, my
Bro.
and I'm looking at them and like, dude,
no
what the
shit.
fuck?
The rack's right there.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Well,
but they're using
right
one.
there.
They're
They-
not using
I know.
all the weights.
They have
like
six.
12.
Yeah. So and you're like, yo, I need the 35. You haven't touched the 35
Yep.
in fucking over a half
What
hour.
do they
Yep.
say to you? Like, I haven't been to the gym in quite a while. So, like, what do they say? They're like, well, I'm doing increment sets.
No. What I ended up doing was just taking them.
Really?
Yeah, I just went up and started taking them.
What?
Yeah.
Like unless it's at their feet. If it's not,
Yeah.
if it's at their feet, I'll be like, hey man, you using those? And usually they're like, oh no.
Sometimes you know what else sucks
yeah.
is when people hog like 2 or 3 machines.
They don't expect you to say
and they'll
something.
put their
Yeah, what
water
happened?
bottle by one.
I
They
wanna
just
hear
give.
that.
They just give me the.
They don't do
take it."
nothing?
No, just take it.
Wow.
And then, like, when you go up to the machine and they're like, "Oh no, I'm using that," but they're on another machine. And
I say, "No, you're not."
Yeah,
And
that's
I sit
exactly
down.
what I say. I go,
Yeah.
"Not right now, you're not." And
Yeah.
their water bottle and shit will be there, and their towel. I won't give a fuck. I'll just start using it.
Yeah.
And shit.
Dude, that's ballsy.
Fuck
Fuck yeah.
yeah.
I'm proud
Fuck
of you guys.
them.
Hell
But
yeah.
I
no,
don't,
I wouldn't
do
be
that
able to
shit.
do that.
I don't
So,
deal with any of that shit.
I go to the gym about.
I walk in with a hoodie, dude. I put on Within the Ruins. I look at everyone like I'm gonna fucking kill you. I seriously, I'm
Like
like,
Joe Rogan when he's running the hills.
I
He's
ser-
like,
I'm exactly like that, dude. Because like fucking,
No. So I go to the gym about 5 days a week, 1 hour, 1.5 hour.
I could actually tell you go to the gym though. You're
I-
jacked.
yeah,
Heyo.
I ended up going to a private gym. $75, $300 to get bought in. He had to vet me in. I have a key, 24 hours.
My
It's-
my
What is a
weed
private-
shop's
how's
next
it-
to
how's
his,
it different?
Nice.
How's a
next
private?
to his-
I go to that
the
place.
next door one.
I love it.
Literally
Yes,
next door.
literally
The
next
Dub
door.
Spot.
Yeah.
Heyo.
love
Brought
it.
to you by the Dub Spot.
Dub Spot.
Looking to get high?
You
Go
go
to the
5
Dub
days
Spot.
a week.
How's
Yeah.
a private
Every
gym
time?
different?
all the time. But
I mean,
It's
no, like,
private.
what
There's
time?
nobody else using the equipment.
oh,
at
what
the
time? Like because I work nights,
But
I
it's like
get
a
up
heavy
by,
duty
by
gym.
11.
So like
I'm
the
there
people who
11:30,
go there are
noonish.
power
How long you stay
lifters.
there?
They just want to get their shit
I
done.
get
You don't
there
want to get in their
two.
way.
I get
Yeah,
out of
yeah.
Powered lifters who break
Yeah.
world
And I take my
records
time.
and blow their biceps.
You're
Yeah.
still doing all that protein
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
That's the type of
No,
gym
no
it is.
protein, no nothing.
Fuck
I'm on
that.
TRT.
No, I don't want to be that
Yeah.
big.
No,
Like
fuck
you used to
no.
be
But,
bigger
I
than
mean, I
that
go to the
too. Like
doctor.
there was a point where
They
I
were
was
like,
beef
yeah.
kick big.
We're
Like,
having so many
and-
conversations right now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, exactly. Sorry, guys.
It's
Fucking
the
Chris keeps
table, dog.
interrupting
I
me.
fucking love it. But yeah, sorry. What were you guys saying?
No.
Anyway,
So I
gym.
spent a lot of
That's all
money at the
good.
gym. It's to not deal with that. It was the point because I just couldn't deal with it anymore. Not in LA.
What's that?
I couldn't deal with the
Oh, it's right there.
gym.
Thank you,
The
brother.
public gym in LA. I just couldn't do it. No
love.
24. No.
Well, me and Jordan were just talking when when we get a house, we would fucking have a room and gym in there because we can't deal with this shit anymore.
Well,
It's
my
fucking
house
really-
here
it
in
makes me
Arizona-
hate people when I go there. I'm like, these are fucking human beings.
Can't you do most of what you do in the gym? With
I do
kettlebells.
I
and
do.
fucking
I do.
bands,
Honestly, I only go
power
there because
band things?
there's shit that Jordan likes to do there special. I do everything
Yeah.
here.
Like
Yeah.
once
I
you
do
get
everything.
strong
I do
enough, I
wall
mean,
squats.
you kind of need to go to the gym because they have
Get
such
more
higher
weights.
weights.
Yeah.
I go to a really,
I'm not worried about
I
it.
go to a really
Yeah,
crazy
yeah.
power lifter gym, and those guys, there's
idea,
shit
dude.
there that like there would be at no other gym. But I'm nothing compared to them. But when I use it, my little weights, I feel stupid, obviously. But it's a
But
different
you
experience.
can't go in there and be a douchebag because everybody in there is probably so serious about spending the
Everyone's
money they
nice.
spent. Yeah.
Yeah. They
So it kind of
they-
forces you to do it in a way.
all the fucking arm wrestlers, they practice there.
Pro
like
arm wrestler.
yeah.
Jay's
Jack
sister-
off masters, dog.
Jay's
Dude, their
sister
arms are
was,
fucking weird.
Over the top.
Over the.
Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
This show is brought to you
Fucking
by Over the Top.
Sliced alone.
Incredibly
Fucking
awkward
Sly
relationship between a
Stallone.
man and his boy.
Who can't drive sticks for shit.
Didn't his boy look like Demi Moore's son? Or Demi Moore, actually?
Wasn't that his real kid in there?
No, that was Rocky 5.
That was Rocky 5.
5 was his real kid in it. Yes, I agree with you, 100%. Total pain in the ass at the gym.
Yeah, that's
Fuck
my
people.
rant.
That shit.
That's
Fuck
my
people.
rant.
Actually, compared to our last fucking thing, we had horrible, fuck people rants. So if you hadn't seen our last episode, I found out that some dude died at his desk that had to look at horrible videos at Facebook videos. Like he literally, it's the people who have to flag content. Oh no. Yeah. So these people are going insane. They make $13 to $15 an hour. They have to sit there and look at horrible videos of firecrackers going off in dogs' mouths,
This
Jesus.
guy
beating
with
babies,
this again.
raping things.
If I hear more
gotta-
about
No.
this,
Tell them.
I know. But
He's so concerned about this.
yeah. Well, I'm just saying it was crazy. This is what had me on the humanity
I'm
thing
with
on the
you,
last
bro.
episode.
I'm fucking
And
right there
it's
with you.
Caligula. It's
too.
literally Caligula at the offices. They're
Yes.
smearing shit on the walls. Like the women are smearing menstrual. Like it's going
Is
nuts.
this an American company? Are they in
yes,
America?
this is Facebook.
This is
It's
Facebook employees?
This is Facebook moderators.
Holy shit.
Well,
to
I
have
can
them.
understand that, and here's why I can
Well,
understand that.
Hit me
Well,
with it.
so and some dude died at his desk from just looking at shit. Just
I can
But wait a
understand
minute.
that.
Listen to the statement he just made. A guy died at his desk
From watching a YouTube
watching
video.
too much shit. That's the dumbest sentence I've
he
ever
couldn't-
heard in my fucking
he-
life. I have no sympathy for it. And that's where we.
and then the guy had kids. He couldn't
right.
lose his job. He had a mortgage. His wife was whatever. Like he couldn't leave.
telling me this
He
story.
was scared of losing his job.
Well, they got life insurance. Fuck yeah. Right on. Good job, dude.
I'm
Pretty
beyond that, dog. Like, you know what you're signing up for. Like, I get it. Here's some
But
people in
what I'm saying
positions
is like other people are just going crazy watching this. They're not dying.
going crazy from watching things on the internet. Can you fucking believe
imagine?
that?
ISIS. Oh my
Died.
god.
So-
Bunch of, and I'm not saying that to like dog on him or anything, but that's like genuinely like how I
Died.
feel. Like,
So last night after I got in the car accident, I was fucking super fucking mad, super pissed. And I came home and I fucking smoked a joint and chilled out. And my brother comes in and goes, "Hey, your day could be worse, man." I go, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Look at this." He shows me a Facebook post. It's about a guy who was found alive in a bear cave, and the bear had put him in there for a month
so he can eat him later.
so he can eat him later.
He was found alive. He looked like a fucking
Joe Rogan just
mummy.
posted that on his
It-
Twitter.
and,
Rogan
and when
did,
you
yeah.
see the dude, it really made me go, yeah, my fucking life is
That-
great.
Imagine every second of that. You'd be fucking terrified for 30 days.
So wait, he couldn't move.
No
'cause the bear
water,
would-
no
He kept
food.
the bear. It's wintertime, right?
Yeah.
And no,
Bear
it's
just
not
snuck-
winter-
it's
the
not
bear
wintertime.
just took
My
him-
guy just took a second.
No,
and was like,
it
it's
was
wintertime.
No, it's
So
not
wait,
wintertime. But
There's
he
a lot of
snuggled
smoke in
with
here.
him.
I'll give him that one.
The
I'll
bear
give him
dragged
that
him
one.
into the cave and kept him alive for 30 fucking days, and he was found alive on the
Food.
30th day. He kept him alive.
That's
for-
metal.
But what I'm trying to picture
Is why
is
didn't he get out the cave?
how did he? Yeah, did the bear
Because
ever
the
Bring
bear
him
was
up on
like,
your
no.
phone.
or did he
Anybody-
fuck
I
his
got a
leg up?
phone.
Was he all
It
hurt?
doesn't say. It just
Sorry,
shows a
Jamie.
picture.
Jamie.
I
No,
want
no, no, no.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It just
But
shows a picture of the fucking skinny ass mummy looking motherfucker.
I wanna see-
And then-
I'll show it
and
to
then
you,
the
dude.
bear.
It's scary,
I-
bro.
Metal.
Yeah, I
That's
need
seriously
to.
super gangster.
I need to look that up because it looks. It sounds fucking awesome.
That's
actually.
crazy.
As crazy, but it's like that James Franco fucking movie where he had to cut his arm off.
That
Like
happened
dude.
here,
yeah.
didn't it?
Yeah.
The 127
Yeah,
hours.
yeah,
Yeah, Like the real thing happened.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Um.
We good? Okay.
I'm gonna, but yeah, that's what were we were talking about. Your day could have been a lot worse, man. You could have been Bear Caveman. That
Here we
would've
go.
been tough.
Bear keeps man alive in cave. I type in bear, and the first thing that pops up is bear keeps man alive in cave. Look at these fucking images. This
Uh-oh.
is
Here we go.
disgusting, dude. That's the dude.
Oh, my bad.
Oh shit, yeah. Oh shit, yeah.
So
Dude.
that's who that dude was.
Yes,
dude-
that
oh,
dude's
he's still
alive.
alive.
He's still alive.
He was no
That
water, no
dude.
food. He probably broke all his bones and shit.
Oh my god,
Dude, you know how terrified that dude was? And for every second
So-
of every minute of that 30 days.
Damn. That's
So
Your
if
life
you guys
is
need to look this
amazing,
up,
man.
look up "Alive and How." Man found in mummified state after
Yeah, go check
bear
that out,
keeps
guys. He looks like something
him
out of
alive
Game
for
of
30
Thrones.
days.
Damn, bro. He looks like a really crappy piece
He's
of
got a very
jerky.
pretty blue eye. The one that's left.
Poor guy. That's tough, man. That's
They
tough.
fucked him up.
That's tough. Well, you're right. Could have been a lot worse, my man.
So
Yeah.
so that shit about the dude dying is pretty fucking ridiculous, but I kind of understand it when you see shit like that. That's
Right, but here's
scary as
like
fuck,
me,
bro.
sympathy with that dude all day.
Yeah.
Bro, you got jacked by a bear.
Yeah.
The dude who sat at his desk and
Yeah,
watched
yeah,
too much
yeah,
stuff. I'm
yeah.
sorry, babe. Like, I love
Yeah.
you for real. Like, but
But what
come
if you
on,
lost
dog.
your
Like,
job and then you lost your house and you're right there? You're right on the cusp of losing it all.
Hell yeah, and I get a job, and they're like, all right, dog, you got to sit here and you got to watch fucked up shit for getting paid. All right, homie, if that's what I got to do.
Close your fucking eyes.
Look, I'm gonna give you all.
Yeah, I guess after a while, just be like this.
yeah, dude.
Flag every.
Did you guys hear about the family out here that was getting their like foster kids to be YouTube stars? And they were like one of the #1 YouTube channels. And
Were
she
they the
was-
ones filming up the fucking panties and
No,
stuff like that?
no.
Okay.
She was like a
Christ.
Nazi,
Yeah,
and
that
she
was one
was
of those.
writing scripts for these kids. and she would have him filming all these little things, and they were supposed to be like, she just caught him doing these things. And so she would be like a Nazi and have do like 20, 30 videos a day. They were making like $1.3 million a month off of them. And she got caught, dude. She had like 9 kids in there, and she was keeping them, and she would whip them, tase them.
She's like, hold it up higher.
Bro. Chemically castrated.
Yeah,
like,
I'm with
those
you on
people
that.
deserve to get
I'm
fucked
with you on
up.
that.
I still think everyone should be
Nobody
castrated.
should ever even think about fucking with a kid.
You know what I'm saying?
Period.
Like, and then again, you get
no harm to a kid. No harm to a kid.
Line of kid is, you know what I mean? Like, and like, I feel you 100%. Like,
Well, I don't know about no harm. Fuck, I mean, some of them.
Well, fucking spanking your kid isn't fucking harm. That's fucking tough love.
discipline,
a little
dog. It's
backhand here and there's
Yeah,
it's
it's tough
different.
love.
You're right.
man.
Yeah.
Tough
That's
love.
the way to raise them.
Drop him out of a moving car.
But yeah, man, that's the rant corner. Good rant corner. I think that was all of us.
That
was
was,
good stuff.
oh yeah, hold on here. Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Just so that we keep the train moving real quick.
Oh yeah, well, train moving. It's about 9.
Well, yeah, we got to get into the actual interview.
Okay, what
We've
else?
been bullshitting around.
We have been bullshitting around.
Sorry. All right.
Well, it's
Hit
like
me with
we've
some
been
interview
talking
music.
for so long.
It's a great podcast.
All right.
God
Ah,
damn, you're
shucks.
making
Thanks,
me-
man. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Let's get into the actual, real shenanigans.
Some sexy
Let's get
music,
into the podcast. Let's talk about what brought you fools together. What keeps you guys moving? What's up, man? Let's talk about this partnership, dog. Like, why?
So
Why?
wait,
Let's
you
talk
told
why.
me. All right, you said you have 3 podcasts. I got it. You got
Yeah,
the
yeah.
podcast. What's the second one? Because the third one was the.
This one called Absolute Geek, where we talk about pop culture, comics, movies, shit like that.
Yeah.
And then another one called Tales from the Flip Side, where we talk about
Right.
selling
That one,
comics
yeah.
and shit.
So are those all on one channel or
No, different channels.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very, very
And
cool.
how did you get into which one was like the main one that got you started on all this?
So when my brother got sick,
Right.
I had just like at that same time, like coincidence, I had walked into like a flea market or a Goodwill with somebody, and there was like old comic books, and I was like, I remember collecting comic books. I'm gonna
Right.
get into that shit. And so I would go, like they would say, oh, somebody's selling comic books at this place, and I'd go check it out and shit. And at that same time, I started watching this thing on the internet, and my brother got sick. And there's this internet group called Comic Book Speculation and Investing.
Yeah.
And we were just like a cool internet group of people giving ideas on how to make money off comic books. Like there's literally, for instance, just recently, like a couple months ago, about a year ago, sorry, I knew a comic book was coming out. I knew it was going to be a big deal. It wasn't very many people talking about it. I got 2 copies. I spent
What comic was
$30.
it?
Thanos number 13. It's the Raphael Albuquerque variant. It's the first appearance of Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Okay.
Oh,
cool.
sick.
Nice.
Yeah.
Doesn't Paul Scheer have something to do with that storyline or something? Cosmic, like he goes back in time to save
I think
Thanos,
it's
baby
yeah.
Thanos,
It's
and-
Donny Cates. So
Okay.
Donny Cates is he's like the best writer in comics.
Yeah,
right
that
now.
whole storyline's
Yeah.
insane. I've been telling
Yeah.
you about that fucking storyline. He goes back in time and then he
Yep.
rides through fucking space with
Yep.
fucking baby Thanos,
Yep.
like,
Yep.
and he
That's
takes
crazy.
Silver Surfer's
Yeah.
powers or some
Yeah,
wild shit
so
like
there
that.
was a lot of hype with that because up unto that, coming up to that, you got little snippets of it, like on Twitter and stuff, and everybody was like, they were playing off like, who is this mystery person? And by the way the dude talks and how he acts, everybody's like, it's fucking Deadpool. It's Deadpool. And it was 100% Deadpool.
Yep.
But because everybody guessed it, he changed it, and it's actually Cosmic Ghost Rider is Punisher.
What a gangster.
From another universe.
From another
right?
universe.
Yeah, from a,
It's such an insane timeline.
Thanos didn't care about Punisher at all because Punisher was so fucked up in the head that Thanos was like, I don't have to do anything with this guy. So
Yeah.
that was the only person that he left alive.
Super dope.
And so to leave him alive and to use him, he gave him the power cosmic and shit like that. You know what I mean?
So that's weird. What do you think about that when someone guesses your actual storyline to change it all up?
I think that's cool because so many people were for it. When they found out it was Punisher, it became cheesy.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Just
okay.
play what it was. You had a great storyline going. People love Deadpool. A lot of people, and that's what. Anyway, the CBSI stuff, right? What I've learned with the comics is there's people out there who will pay a lot of money for these books if they're in good grade. Yeah. I bought those 2 comics for $30. Spent $30 to get them graded. I was in them for $60. I sold one of them for $1,300 seven
Shut the
days.
fuck up,
7
dog.
days after I bought it.
Damn.
Seriously?
They're brand new fucking books.
They're brand new. So this is what I got into with this group. This group was so cool. They found out my brother was sick, right? The head of the group called me and he goes, "Hey, we want to do something for your brother." My brother, when we found out my brother got sick, it was Christmas, right? It was December 21st.
Fuck.
He calls me up. He goes, "We want to do
I
something
want
for
to
your
ask about
brother."
that next.
He goes, "We're gonna have a raffle. We're gonna put up our own books, and we're gonna have a raffle." And people put up $1,000 comics.
Shut the fuck up for
him.
Lil Mac.
Yeah, they raised $2,500 in a night.
Just selling their own comics
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah,
They
they
sent
never
it
even
all.
met me.
Never even met him.
That's the most
never
gangster
even met
shit
me.
I've ever
Just know me
heard in
over
my
like
cool of them.
life.
Yeah, dude.
What's the name of the group?
CBSI, Comic Book Speculation Investing. It used to be a Google Plus group, but now Google Plus is gone. So it's a web page now called Comic Book Invest.
Cool.
And I got to give a big shout out to the guy that started it. His name is Trey Kenyon.
Okay.
And Trey Kenyon, you're a fucking angel in my family's book.
Very
So
cool,
fucking
yeah.
shout out to him.
Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah,
man.
man.
That's super dope.
Yeah.
Like, I can't believe that's such an insane story. Like, it's not hard to believe why you guys started a fucking podcast.
Yeah, I
like,
mean-
with the stories that you
Yeah.
guys have, like, just based on the 25 episodes.
We've
so
been
far,
friends
like,
for almost 30 years, I want to say.
crazy.
Or, no, sorry. 25 years now. So
So much.
we've been
over that
talking about
time.
doing this for a long time.
Well, he was telling me that. Yeah. Like, was
He's OG podcaster. Like he's been listening to like Joe Rogan since Joe
well,
Rogan number one.
you caught me the other day on some Joe Rogan knowledge, and you were
Yeah.
like, "Well, I know what because I've been listening since 80." He was like, "And McClay's
Yeah.
been listening since day one."
Yeah, he's-
like,
he's fucking
I've been
number
listening
one
since
and
about 200-300s. That's about
So
when I started.
I remember
Like,
when he was on
Probably
Break,
like
Break,
mid-300s.
Break. Dot, was it Justin.com or Break.com? JustinBreak.com or something like that was
Yeah.
where they first started.
I was telling him the story of when we worked in the
So-
the bunny suits.
He would have bunny
Yeah,
suit. He'd be
listening
listening
to
to
music in the
podcasts,
bunny suits.
laughing. But he'd be like working on something.
That would have been a great
And all my
idea
friends
for a
and
script,
coworkers would be
man.
like, "Your friend's weird."
We
dude."
always wanted to do a script with like office style, but you're working at a semiconductor plant where you have to wear the bunny suits. So all the people buy is just their little squares on their face.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
a very
You
weird
learn
environment.
people's movements, how they
You know,
walk,
it's
how
kind
they
of sitcoms.
stand.
They like
Yeah.
always go to their
I
job.
have a
They'd
great
be the
story.
perfect fucking.
I have a great story about that. Yeah, I went to another semiconductor plant, and you can't see. All you can see is fucking a little, like this much right here. And I walk up and I'm like, "Hey, what's up? I'm Chris." He's like, "McClay, what's going on?" I know it's you. Yeah, what's up, dude? It was a whole new plant that I went to, and this guy just knew me. He just knew me exactly what
You
he
know
said.
by how they walk.
how they walk,
and
everything.
the
Their
funniest shit
stance.
happens there. Like, have you guys ever seen what a semiconductor plant looks like? It looks like the
Let's not
Simpsons.
talk about our semiconductor
Yeah.
plant.
It looks like the fucking Simpsons,
Yeah, like
man.
I hate that
factory.
place
Yeah.
so much.
Really?
But it would be hilarious to do like an office slash.
it's just all, oh, yeah, so
Yeah.
Steve over there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
actually very cool.
Yeah.
Did you? So were you there too?
Yeah, we all worked there. Yeah, Keith got Bryan the job. Bryan got me the job.
So let's real quick. I just want to touch on and again, you guys can go see episode 6.
Oh, I
on the
got
Bob-
sorry to jump in. I got about 10 minutes before I got to go.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
No, just so
Yeah.
you know. I mean,
I'm
I,
good-
I,
I'm good
I
to
might
go.
have to jump out. So just you might have to continue on. But so
I'm cool with
I
that.
got 10,
Yeah.
15 minutes before I got to go. So you guys can continue on. So.
Yeah.
What time is it? We've been running for
We've been-
probably about an hour.
Yeah, it's been an hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to just at least get a little background on what happened. Like,
Episode
I'm sure
8?
the episode 8.
Yeah. Just
Yeah,
give a
so
quick
check that
synopsis.
episode out.
I was diagnosed with cancer and bone cancer in 2015. Went through chemo, crazy shit. I had about 4. It was bone cancer in my thigh. I had about 4 surgeries. Pretty much destroyed my leg. I have a false knee. I don't know if you can see. All kinds of crazy shit.
Oh, shit, how far up does that go?
Up to about a
Oh,
hip.
So
the
from
way
my
up,
knee
baby.
to my hip is
Damn.
all steel. That should be bone.
So you're like Wolverine.
I
on
say
that
that all the
leg.
Hey.
time.
Yeah.
Except, yeah.
And everything's clear. You have the thumbs up. So
Everything's
It's
good,
animated
yeah,
as
I'm
a human
cancer-free.
bone at first.
awesome.
Hey, I mean, it's not like we can actually break it by kicking it. So it's like,
Oh, you guys could fuck me up. You fuck
Yeah.
me, don't kick it.
No, I'm just like, he's like, it's not adamantium. I'm like, yeah, but
It's
still, it's not like
titanium
I can
now.
break it.
It is
Yeah,
titanium.
it's not like I can break it.
That's crazy, man. Well, I mean, it's good to know that you came out through the
Yeah,
Man
I'm
Jam
fine,
clean,
man. It's
though.
been 3 years, fucking cancer-free.
You just generally a sound engineer just by trade?
I did go to sound engineering school. So yeah, I guess we could. Yeah, sure.
What's the one thing that you really, I think appreciation has been the theme of the episode, just appreciating everything, that we got going on. You being
man.
where you're at, sort of,
This is gonna sound morbid, like after the cancer and bullshit. Like, what am I appreciative or like appreciative now? Like, what do you mean?
Let's just say right now that the dust has settled way beyond, everything's clear, you're functioning.
I can.
Does he need the
I get to
Oh
do
my
what
God.
I get to do what I enjoy. I get to do what I want to do.
You're better.
No, I wasn't even talking in the mic. Was my thing when I
You're
was
a
talking.
better guitar player.
I'm a better musician, I guess.
I mean,
yeah.
is the old cliches as real as they say it is? Like, you appreciate the sun more, you love the way things taste more.
I
you're gonna get the
know
Tyler-
he doesn't want
Tyler-
to say it, so I'm going to say it for him. There is something that people need to be cognizant of, and a lot of people don't understand it, is that sometimes life after cancer, certain cancers, isn't the life you remember. And
Well,
it's
yeah.
hard to deal with that.
Oh yeah, I lost fucking everything, man. Everything
You lose a lot of faith in
everything
in a
who I
lot.
used to be is gone. Like, I'm not the same fucking person for sure. I used to be hardworking, had a great fucking job, lived on my own, did everything for myself, and then after that, it was like, fuck, I need some help. I need to restart my life.
Yeah.
I went into a deep dark depression, became a drug addict. Fucking.
I think
then
it would
got
be
out of
good
it.
for you to talk more about that, because
But
a lot of people don't talk about that.
Doesn't that
Yeah,
because that kind of comes with the territory with having that. It's a hard blow on life, and then when they hit you with obviously the pain pills and everything like that, you're like,
And people are like, yeah, but you survived. It's like, yeah, but I don't have a fucking life. I don't have anything that I used to know. I don't enjoy anything.
yeah.
Yeah,
that's
I
what
haven't
he's
gotten
gotta
that far
do.
yet.
Yeah,
To be
Right.
honest, I mean, I'm trying to I'm trying to rebuild myself right now. So when people like, I just ended a relationship because this chick was like, "You got to care about me more," and I was like, you know what? I got to care about me right now. I'm trying to rebuild who the fuck I am.
well, you did
You
right
know,
by that.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
Yeah, you did right by that.
That's
Fucking
smart.
A,
That's probably
dude.
another
So
best.
when people are like, "Yeah, help out," it's like, "Yeah, I want to," but I'm trying to fucking build my life
Take
back
your
up
time,
again. Yeah.
man. That rebuild process is so slow,
Yeah.
whether it's like, you being the actual survivor, family members, who get affected just as much, you being his brother and going
Yep.
through that. Sam's dealt with that on his end before, you know what I mean?
I mean, I think everybody in the world, everybody in the country, in the United States, has been affected by cancer, but some way or fucking.
Oh
another.
yeah.
Was there any moment that really just made you just be like, I'm out of it. I need to get out of this. Like, what did
Like,
you
get
tell
out of
yourself
what?
something? Like
To
the
check
depression.
out.
Like to kill my like.
No. Like when you're right there at the bottom of the depression, like did Bryan show up and be like, bro, I need you to stand on your 2
made my
feet
mom
and be
cry.
the hero. I
Made my mom cry. I was the bottom of my depression involved drugs. I was addicted to pain pills because all the surgeries. So when I made my mom cry, I was like, "Fuck, I got to get better." And then I slowly got back up there and got better.
Again, I'm going to say this again. With most surgeries, like any major thing like that, you getting better is actually getting off of the drugs.
It was in the heart of the opioid crisis. It was in 2015. It was when I was getting fucking tons of pills. Tons. I was on fucking patches and everything.
I wish I would have known you because I probably would have
Okay,
asked to
well,
buy
yeah,
some
we'll wrap
off
up
you.
here.
But,
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah. And then I've been like, yo, hook it up when you got some too. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, it was bad. But yeah, I got sober and fucking, it took a while. I fucking relapsed and all that fun stuff. But in the past year, I've been trying to build my shit together, and it's fucking, I
Sounds
love
like it's
life
coming
right now.
together.
It's fucking
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, I mean, with everything that's going on, I mean, it sounds like a dude who's
I don't
really...
think you have time, especially with 6 classes coming up.
Ah, right?
Yeah, I don't think you have time to get on drugs because, like,
Idle hands, the devil's playgrounds, my friend.
That's honestly every time I start slowing down is when those thoughts start
Yes,
creeping in. I'm so
sir.
busy right now. I'm just.
That's
kinda-
another reason I got out of the relationship. I was like, bitch, I ain't got time for you.
Facts.
Yeah.
Doing a podcast with your best friends, like, what's the one pro and the one con that really comes at you guys the most? Because
I enjoy this. I mean, it hasn't gotten to that point where I don't enjoy it. I enjoy every minute of it. So, I enjoy it.
What's the worst part? There's always got to be one worst part.
It's got to be a con.
The fuck in my back, I can't.
No, just check.
Dealing with this motherfucker's back. Yeah.
All right. Well, in that case, we'll leave it as a cliffhanger.
I guess you keep going. I'm just saying this could stop at any second because the memory's gonna run out. Keep having other things.
Yeah, we'll do a clean end then,
Yes,
real
sir.
quick. Well,
We'll do more of this for sure. We're definitely
exactly.
gonna do more of this,
We'll
yeah.
leave it as the halfway point for it. The guys from the Bogcast, Keith hurt his back, or Keith has
No, this shit
a hurt
hurts.
back.
Yeah,
I
sitting
mean, we
for a
have been
couple
doing
hours.
this
Yeah,
for a
'cause we
hot
did
minute.
your
We're 3
podcast
hours
is-
in. Oh, here we go.
You guys can find the Bogcast on iTunes, Spotify. You can find them on YouTube. The Bogcast. Make sure that you guys go give them a shout out. They're obviously, doing very well. They got great stuff. Great.
Okay.
One of the things I did want to talk to you guys about was just the guests, like the variety of guests, like which is so
Yeah,
cool,
thank you.
like, and just,
That's anybody that if anybody out there knows anybody in the Phoenix area that's doing anything cool, and
there you go.
get in touch with us. That's what we're
Yeah.
trying to do. We're just trying to put spotlight on the cool people doing things locally and nationally. I mean, there's a lot of you guys. There's a lot of friends that we're making. There's a lot of people that we want to get on the show, but we really want to key in on Phoenix and
Yeah.
people that are trying to do things better.
We'll send a spotlight up there, and see if we can get some people, out there and drum up a little business. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But thank you guys for taking the time, being on this Mamma Jamma with
Thank you
us.
for having us.
Yeah. Sorry, we're short on time just because this is a weird
Short
visit.
on time. It's been over an hour.
It's been great meeting you boys. As always, you guys can find us on iTunes. You can find us on Spotify. You can find us on YouTube.
Wrap it up.
And that's it. That's pretty much it. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts, dude.
final
I
thought.
love. This was a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, I was
Thank
really
you very
fucking
much.
stoked
I
meeting you
appreciate
guys.
it.
Good shows.
Thank you,
Let's
man.
Fucking, we'll meet
Final
in the
thoughts,
future.
Lil Mac.
I had a lot of fun, guys. Previous podcast was fun, and this is fun. Fuck yeah.
Time on the podcast. Make sure that you guys go check out our episode 26. That's going to be out probably a week after we're done with our episode. Yeah, that's it. As always, guys. I did have one thing about how Bella
Jesus
Thorne.
Christ, wrap it up.
All right. So as always, guys, I am your friendly neighborhood co-host Bryan,
And my Sam.
and as always, remember, love each other, stay safe, and dream the dream of 1,000 dreams.
Geronimo. Peace.